Okay, yes, as I was saying, right? So she asked me if I want to go home or if I want to be to go to a room right away. But if I choose to go to a room, they would have to induce my labor a little bit. So I said, okay, what could go wrong in inducing my labor? Which didn't end up good because throughout my pregnancy, I just had like few minor issues when, my pressure was okay throughout my pregnancy, no sugar and problem, anything like that. Just like had like when I get too hot, I start to sweat and I start to have headaches, and probably I think once or twice I fainted. That's all I had throughout my pregnancy, but otherwise the baby was healthy. But I was losing weight. I was losing a lot of weight, but the baby was healthy still. Baby was still growing, so they didn't have a problem about that. So, I C-section was not in my mind to have, just like push my baby out. That's all. Anyway, she said, okay. I said, okay, I'll stay because I don't want to go back home. And so I stayed. I stayed, and when I stayed, they decided to induce labor a little, give me meds, and trust me, it was painful. It was painful. It was painful. I think I got pain meds, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to go as long as I can go without epidural because I'm afraid of needles, and I'm saying I'm just afraid of needles, right? I'm so afraid of needles. So anyway, I went up to 3 centimeters, and I was like, no, I can't take anymore. Right? I said, no, I can't take anymore. And then I asked for the epidural. When I asked for the epidural, the person that does the epidural, he was already busy in a surgery. So I was like, oh, snap, snap, snap. I had to wait I think about an hour or something before I got the epidural. But when he finally got there, I was like, oh, I was so nervous and everything. But what helped was because the contraction was coming on, and they bend you over to the numb you first before they put the actual needle in and stuff like that. So in that process, to me, I didn't really feel anything because a contraction came on while I was doing that, and the contraction was more painful than actual poking me with the numbing needle, like about 5 to 6 times in like to deaden the area, right? So I only felt like pinch, but the contraction did help in releasing some of that needle pain that I had felt. Sorry. Yeah, but anyway, I got the epidural, right? Helped so much. It helps so much, right? It's there. We're there, waiting for more progression to go, more process. We're waiting. Oh, sorry. This guy is like, don't want to stay one place. He's like, he's getting so rude. Not really rude, but yeah, his own way. But anyway, yeah, we're there and we're waiting. My husband is there also, comfort me and all of those things. I also have some pictures, so I'll probably post those also. And waiting, I went to 4 centimeters, and they noticed that the baby's heart rate was dropping because of the Pitocin. Yeah, that's what it's called, because of the Pitocin, right? So they said, okay, let's try it without the Pitocin for a while. And I did that, I think, for like 2 hours, if I could remember correctly, for like 2 hours, and the baby's heart was fine. So I was worried. Afterwards, I was thinking, why didn't they just don't give me any more Pitocin? Because they want to hurry things up. That's the reason why they end up giving me more. But because I was out of it, I even got gas and stuff. My head was not there, trust me, right? And I remember researching a lot of people that got Pitocin and then up having C-section. Right, but I was saying there's nothing wrong with me, there's nothing wrong with the baby, so I wouldn't have to do C-section, right? So we got to 4 centimeters, and I wasn't going anymore. They said my belly was huge, so they thought the baby was really, really big, because they're saying my pelvic, my pelvic won't open anymore for the baby head to come out anymore, and the baby head is too big for my pelvic area. Yeah, right. So sorry, my husband just texted me while I'm recording this. I'm using my phone, so probably not even get good quality too. But anyway, they said that, so that's the reason why, and they were monitoring the baby. So they decided, said, okay, if the baby heart rate is still going down with this pitocin that I'm going to give you now, we're gonna have to schedule a C-section. Oh God, I cried. I didn't even cry. I bawled. I bawled. And then when I started to cry, my husband started to cry too. Right. Anyway, to cut the story short, I did end up having a C-section. I had a C-section, and then C-section went fine, went really good, but I didn't want it a C-section. That's the whole part. I didn't want it a C-section. I wanted to have that experience of pushing out my child, right? So got the C-section. My husband was in there with me, you know, because we're Christian. We prayed while I was in the C-section. My husband cried because he saw me, you know, on the bed, and the way they were. It's like I didn't have control over my body, and the way they were shaking me and stuff. He cried. So all of that, it was very emotional that day. And then Leo came, also gonna put in some pictures, but he was born. So Leo came and everything was good after that. I stayed at hospital for like 3 days and was trying to breastfeed. Didn't work out, so ending up after pump. I cried because I wanted to breastfeed. I cried. And they were saying, oh, it's because it's postpartum stress or something like that, like emotion. That's how you'll feel like for the first 2 weeks or something, which was kind of, yeah, for real, because every time I think about it that I can't breastfeed, I cried, right? But my husband tell me, you know, oh, thank you for having our baby, and even though you're not able to breastfeed, you know, you still get food. But all of what we've been through just to have Leo, you know, is even good enough. It's good enough. He's still here. He'll still be able to have food. He'll still be growing, right? And he's like, thank you so much. And it was so emotional. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll probably make a more detail, go into detail video, but I just want to give you a heads up of what's going on right now. Right now we're thinking of getting our own place to buy and stuff for before this little one start to walk, because right where we're living now is very small and everything is close by for him to get, and I see him walking and pulling everything down. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, but guys, I'm gonna try to update a lot more videos, right? I'm gonna try to update, put up like different type of videos. I'm gonna try to do that, not daily thing, but I'm gonna try to do something similar to that, right? Because I've been watching a lot of ladies videos, of you guys videos, the past couple of days, weeks, months, right? And it's been very awesome just to see your life compared to mine. So I'm gonna try to do some of that. And thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for keeping up with me. I'm so sorry I haven't posted anything about me and my baby and my life. Sorry, so tired. And also, I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm so tired because I have to be catching up with stuff, because I just got back from Jamaica, so I have to be catching up with some stuff. So, and also I'm gonna put up a picture, a video when we were in Jamaica, like cut and paste those ones. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video, and here's Mr. Lee again. Oh, there is. Hold on. Hi, Leo. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. There's a big smile. Say hi. Yes. Abu. 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 Alright. Bye, guys.